Shout out to all my gods and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here with another Starlight Report. In this video, we're going to talk about CARESHA Please interview. I know I'm a little late behind. We're going to talk about her interview with Saucy Santana for her show. We're also going to be talking about her career. I'm going to pull some cards and see what's next for her career, and if there is going to be a career for her in music, in the space of music. So if this is something you'd like to hear, go ahead, hit that thumbs up. Shout out to everyone that's checking out this video. Shout out to everyone that left me the well wishes. If you don't know, I did just have a baby. So yeah, we coming up on 2 weeks, child, of him being here. So thank you for the love. If you do want to support me, you can support me. My calendar is back open now. If you do want to book a reading with me, go ahead and email me, or you can book phone readings on my site, or if you want to just support me, you can do so by donating to my CaShApp or PayPal or Super Chat. Everything is listed below. Okay, so before we pull some cards, I want to tell you my thoughts on this interview. I told you guys on my community wall, I had so many thoughts. It really gave nothing. Well, I'm not gonna say it gave nothing completely. It actually showed more of CARESHA's character, and not in a good way, in my opinion, when we get to the whole JT part. But as far as the whole Diddy thing, I mean, I wasn't really expecting her to go 100% in, but I do feel like this interview was just like a get it out the way PR so I can come back and do my show. That's the energy I'm getting from it. Do I feel like she was genuine in this? I do feel like she was genuine. I feel like those tears was genuine, but a lot of what she said, to me, in my opinion, really didn't make any sense. You know, she kind of downplayed the Diddy thing, in my opinion. I feel like if she wasn't going to fully address it, and I understand because there is legal issues, but I feel like if she wasn't going to fully address the whole, for instance, her people having questions about her character, because she told Gina, for those of you who don't know, Gina was a woman who came out about Diddy abusing her, and CARESHA and her got into it, and she said something disparaging like, Diddy will make me, or if I could, I'll have Diddy make you eat my cootie cat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, while I wasn't expecting her to sell Diddy up the river, I do feel like, you know, this interview kind of scratched the surface, and it really didn't do anything. I also feel like the interview should have been done by someone who wasn't really invested. Saucy Santana, you know, he's her friend, so I do feel like he kind of took it light, but he wasn't a bad interviewer. But I do feel like she should have been interviewed by someone who did not have any ties, because I do feel like there was a bit of hesitation when it came to the Diddy questions. What I really didn't like the whole JT thing. I do feel like just the energy I pick up when it comes to CARESHA and JT and Saucy. I feel like if you look at the past interview of how they did JT, I feel like they expected JT to be the underdog for quite some time. And I told you guys in one of my readings that the more popular JT gets, the more it was going to fracture the City Girls relationship. I do feel like CARESHA, you were full of shit, just to be honest with you, about you not taking up for JT when it came to the Cardi thing. And it feels like basically what you said, you feel some type of way about Nicki leaving you off of Super Freaky Girl. She didn't call you, but you've done songs without JT with major people. You've done stuff without JT, and now it's a problem because she decided to do something for her career. To be honest with you, this is no shade. You know, if you guys know me, you know I love me some City Girls, both of them. But I do feel like JT did better by distancing herself, because let's call a thing a thing. When CARESHA was up with Diddy, she was giving everybody her ass to kiss. You know what I'm saying? I remember she got into it with Armand Wiggins, and I actually did a video on this. And I was actually on Armand in academic side with this. She was up there telling me how Armand in particular was below her. She was telling a lot of people they was below her and different things like that. So now that the ship has sailed, you see a whole different side of CARESHA, and it seems like life has humbled her. But I feel like she's not being 100% honest when it comes to that, and I feel like she's not being 100% honest with herself. I do feel like she needs another PR team. Maybe we can make this kind of career clinic. But I want to go ahead and pull. So And I'll leave timestamps, but I just feel like, you know, the whole argument between JT and Cardi wasn't about Super Freaky Girl. It was about, well, dude, Cardi got triggered, but she literally dissed JT and Tomorrow too, and you, kind of Young Miami, and y'all singing it at the top of y'all lungs at the clubs the next day. That, I mean, I'll tell you guys right now, I'm not talking to my sister, my younger sister, right? Me and her, you know, I've been open if you've been on Patreon, you know, about me and my younger sister relationship, right? We are not cool. But I'll be damned if I sit up there and one of her ops, you know what I'm saying, diss her and I'm going up for it because I have an issue with her. That gets passive aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Then for you guys to come out and dog each other online, it just gave a lot and it showed the real. You get what I'm saying? But I agree with Joe Budden when he said it was kind of nasty work for CARESHA to come for JT when JT does interviews, she doesn't go after CARESHA like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if there's some subliminal stuff, you know, but yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. How does CARESHA feel about the response she's getting after this CARESHA Please interview? How is she feeling? Show me her true feelings, Spirit. And let me know how you guys feel about it below. Do you think that was a good interview? What do you guys think about CARESHA Please overall? Let me know. I've told you guys, and I told Young Miami this in one of my readings, she tied her brand too much to Diddy. You get what I'm saying? And Diddy is the energy vampire. If you go back and look at my videos, before all this came out, I told you guys about Diddy. Like, he's a leech. He attaches himself to younger acts because that's how he reinvents himself. Okay, how does Young Miami or CARESHA feels about the reception? She's paying attention to what the naysayers are saying. I don't feel like she's completely fulfilled by it. While we did get a couple people on her side, I do see some people. I feel like let's see. She's not really happy with how the response overall is. Sorry if you hear my cats in the background, they eating. Yeah, I feel like she's not 100% happy with how she's being perceived. Yeah, she's not 100% happy. I feel like this did not go the way she thought it was going to go. Let's see. Let's ask Spirit. Now, it was revealed that she was blackballed, I don't want to say blackballed, but QC got her on freeze with the music because they said her, audience needs to grow with her. And I'm going to be real with you, JT is the rapper of the group. She always was the rapper of the group. Young Miami just said some cute lines, but JT was the rapper. And I think that now what's happening is people are telling CARESHA how they truly feel about her, and I feel like it may be hard for her to take it. You get what I'm saying? Rap was in a different space when the City Girls came out, and not for nothing, you know, I like the City Girls. JT is a rapper. I'm not saying that they don't have songs on. I still listen to City Unlocked and Girl Code and all that, but there wasn't as much work that you had to do to be a rapper, a female rapper. It was just gimmick and followers. But now people are wanting something of more substance, you see, with how the Rap Girl sales are doing. So, yeah, let's get into it, though. Will Young Miami ever have a return to music? Will she ever return to music? Yeah, she will come back to music. Let's see. How does her label... will her label get behind a project? Let's see how they... How her label... Her label, I don't think they're going to be behind. I see Miami going, solo, but independent. She's going to have to put out these projects by herself. Yeah, she's going to have to seize the opportunity on her own. And... actually do it by herself, because I just see, she said, her label's not really behind her. They're kind of looking at her as washed by herself, to be honest with you. Let me see. I'm gonna ask Spirit, how would the public perceive Young Miami's new music? like she will have some success with some songs. I feel like she might have a song that actually will go viral. So I wouldn't tell her to necessarily give up on music, but I don't feel like she's going to have the same success that she once had. But she will have her people that will rock with her for the most part. What I would suggest for Young Miami doing, now I did say she shouldn't do the reality show, but if she is going to do the reality show, or she is going to do CARESHA, please leverage it and use that to promote your music. I can see that working. I'm going to be real with you. I see her being more so of a socialite, and music is like, sort of like how Sweetie is. Like, Sweetie is doing more so for her looks and different things, then music is like, you know, even though I'm not saying they don't love it or don't have a passion, but I feel like what her spirit guides were saying, you might want to leverage your persona for music once you get in a good place with the public. Let's see, will Young Miami ever get in a good place with the public? That's a good question. I think she'll never fully get up under that Diddy umbrella because of what happened, but she will be successful business-wise, financially. But I don't think she'll ever get from up under that completely, especially when more stuff is about to come out about Diddy. So, yeah, that's what I got for CARESHA. Let's talk about her and JT's relationship. Will their relationship ever get back on track? I don't think their relationship is never going to be back on track. I feel like too much stuff has happened, and there's going to always be something there, especially the more successful JT has come. Because I'm just be real, they didn't really see it for her, Young Miami and Saucy, but I feel like in particular Young Miami did not really see it for her. And the fact that she's getting more, getting more success, I feel like it's always going to be just an issue there between them. So that's what I got, guys and goddesses. If you guys want me to do a part 2, leave me some questions. I'll be happy to do that. The next video I have coming up in my Patreon, I will be talking about JT and Nicki Minaj, what happened between them. I will be giving you my thoughts there. I'll also be doing Cardi B next 5 years. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And I will be doing a reading on Queen Naja and Clarence, and also Big Sean and Janae Aiko. So I hope you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until then, guys and goddesses, see you in the next video. Peace.
Get my